Max Verstappen has insisted that Christian Horner's shock departure as team boss of Red Bull will have no impact on his future plans. The four-time world champion, who has been linked with a move to Mercedes next year, suggested that he expects to stay with Red Bull until the conclusion of his current contract in 2028. Speaking to reporters in the paddock ahead of this weekend's Belgian Grand Prix, one of his home races as he was born in Belgium and his mother is Belgian, the 27-year-old Dutchman said he was concerned only with improving the speed and performance of his car. The rest, he said, was not of great interest to him, adding that past tensions between Horner and his father Jos Verstappen had no bearing on decisions about his future. Asked if Horner's exit after 20 years as team boss made it more probable that he would stay at Red Bull next year, Verstappen said, "No, it doesn't. Not really." He said the well-publicized discord between his father and Horner was never a problem. "People can have a difference of opinion and I expect that to happen because if everyone agrees, there is a problem. You need to have differences in opinion. Now, we will work in a different direction and I am excited about it and I don't think it will matter at all for the decision over my future. The only thing that matters is that we work on the car and make it as fast as we can and try and be more competitive this year, a little bit, but for sure with the new regulations next year." Verstappen had earlier welcomed the appointment of Frenchman Laurent Mekies, promoted from junior team Racing Bulls, as Horner's successor and clearly sensed that it could usher in a stronger technical and engineering focus at the team. "I had already quite a few meetings with Laurent as well, you know. The last 2 weeks have been quite intense," he said. "I'm equally excited for the team now moving forward because that's what we have to do." Verstappen gave an oblique response when asked if he had a decision to make about his future. "There is also the possibility of not waking up tomorrow and so there is no driving. Life is unpredictable and, in general, I am happy with where I am at. The target was that when I signed my deal, I would drive here until the end of my career." Verstappen will be hoping to end the speculation and give both the team and new boss Mekies a boost with a convincing performance this weekend on his favorite circuit. The Dutchman finds himself in the unaccustomed position of third in the driver's standings, behind leader Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris, both of McLaren. Meanwhile, Verstappen and Mercedes boss Toto Wolff laughed off suggestions they held talks about a potential team move while both happened to be on holiday at the same time in Sardinia ahead of the Belgian Grand Prix. The pair were reported to have been seen and photographed together on the Italian island following the British Grand Prix and after the shock sacking of Red Bull team boss Christian Horner. But Verstappen told reporters that he was swimming in the ocean at the time and Wolff said he was impressed that people were producing photo collages, and that it was coincidental they were both in Sardinia. "Well, I was swimming in the ocean at the time," said Verstappen of the claims before dismissing them. "I don't really care about those things. Because I went on holiday with my friends, my family, and when other people also are there at the same time, that can happen. I mean, there are more people on the island than just me and Toto and the family. If you go to the same island, that can happen." Wolff conceded it was unlikely Verstappen would be joining Mercedes after rumors had abounded in recent weeks about a shock team move. "The direction of travel is definitely that we want to continue with George, Russell, and Kimi Antonelli. That is the absolute priority," he said. "But you can't look past someone like Max and the plans he has for the future. We did that, but I don't think there will be any big surprises. What is new is that people are doing photo collages with airplanes. We've never had that before. But if you spend your holidays close to each other, it doesn't mean that you're going to work together in Formula One. We have always got along well and by chance we like to spend our holidays at the same places."